Why is it not moving?
Wait, what is he doing though?
Hello, today we are going to react. Sorry, not reacting. We're not reacting to anything. We are going to be debunking this video by, hold on, who is it? It's Beppo. So Beppo has made this video. I broke 21,722 Bedrock to make this in Minecraft Hardcore. And I've been tipped off that there might be some suspicious things in here. So Speedcuber and I are going to be going over this video and checking it out.
1.5 million views though.
Yeah.
Damn.
I mean, 1.5 million views can't be wrong, right? So I think this video is going to be totally legit. What do you think?
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely.
100%.
All right, all right.
I
Okay,
really
the
need a
first
base.
thing
I spend
though,
most of my time in
that
the nether, so let's build it there.
furnace array,
Whoa,
it's
I don't
beautiful.
like this. There's too much red,
Hold on.
no sky
I'm
access,
already
not to
pausing the
mention
video.
this is
What is
extremely
this?
dangerous. Wait, what if I really need
Look
a
at the
base?
furnace array. That's like at least 12 furnaces, right?
It's 15, bro. It's 15 furnaces. It's
Oh
crazy.
my
I
god.
really need
Even better, yeah.
And they're in an array.
a base. I
Yeah.
spend most of my
It
time
gives
in
us
the
some
nether,
good.
so let's build
Okay,
it
we're
there.
gonna skip ahead a little bit here.
Wait, and breaking a single piece of
Okay, at least he knows how to break bedrock.
Okay, wait, hold on. We didn't watch the video from the start before, so I'm learning some new things. The problem is, all this bedrock is in the way, and breaking a single piece of bedrock took this entire sentence to do. We just want to go over the fact that right now he's complaining about how long it takes to manually break one bedrock, because that's going to come in handy. That's information that we're going to keep in mind shortly.
If
Oh my
only he
goodness.
had a machine. Oh man, he has
He's
a machine.
So I don't know when this was recorded. Presumably it was recorded a while ago. But yeah, there are
Yeah,
better
that looks
machines than
old.
this.
Uh,
This isn't like a debunking thing. This is just like purely a reaction. This is Kenniel's machine. Kenniel's machine. Let me Kenniel V3. So Kenniel
I think so.
V3 is over a year old. It is May. It's actually. Whoa! It had its birthday 9 days ago.
Oh wow.
But yeah,
Yeah.
there are much better bedrock breakers to use than this now. If only Beppo had known.
Of course. He needs to, you know.
I already spent 20 hours of my life.
Wait, 20
Okay,
hours
hold
making
on.
that? Oh my god.
Hold
I'm
on.
gonna. Yeah, that doesn't look right.
He spent 20 hours building this. Well, to be fair, you have all these pistons, which I'm presuming he's saying that he placed by hand, because I don't see a floor placer and I don't see any mention of a floor placer.
I mean, 20 hours though.
It's not going to take 20 hours, no. This is like a maximum. I don't know. If you're
We built
totally new to this, it's going to take maybe like 5 hours to build the bedrock breaker, and then maybe
without
an hour
Lightmatica
to place
though?
the pistons without Lightmatica. Well, we know this guy is using Lightmatica.
Okay.
We're quite confident, but that doesn't matter. This is not this is not debunking. This is not the debunking part. He knows how to start the machine. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
It's kind of it is kind of
I'm
funny though.
surprised.
I just want to mention, like, it's funny to see him mentioning this, like he's doing like a mini tutorial for how to use the machine, when like obviously the machine is a lot more hard to use than just breaking this one redstone block. But
Yeah.
There it goes. You know, I just know the bedrock
Oh,
breakers
he's
isn't 100%
placing the
complete.
pistons
All I
by
have to
hand?
do is add
Oh
these
man.
pistons. And there we go.
yeah, I can actually believe that he places like some of the
Yeah.
pistons by hand. I don't think he. My guess here, considering that he didn't time lapse the entire thing, because normally people will time lapse anything grindy. My guess is that he slash fills it, and then he places like the last 2 rows by hand.
No. What?
Wait, is that like supposed to happen?
This is pretty funny. I don't. I just want to. I feel like we should go over the fact that like we have no idea like what his goal is with a lot of this stuff, because as we'll find out very shortly, this was a very confusing and enigmatic individual, this Beppo. I have no idea if this blowing up is faked or if he legitimately just doesn't understand how it works.
It looks like the TNT module, like.
Actually,
It's
yeah,
so
let's try and figure out what happens here. I'm curious. That's like good content, right? Can we just mention something real quick here?
Yeah.
How much bedrock has the machine broken so far?
Nada.
Nada. How long ago did he break that redstone block to start the machine?
Oh, you're right.
Yeah. This machine starts breaking bedrock within about like 2 seconds, as you can see. Like,
Oh, it's like yes, yes.
so
Like,
something is really weird here. I don't know what it is, but like either he's like reordering clips. Well, he is clearly reordering clips, because obviously the machine was like running immediately after he broke the bedrock. Or sorry, after he broke the redstone block. Also, I don't know how he could get onto this view. Like this entire cut.
All right, looks like it. Add these pistons.
Oh wait, hold on. There's something really weird going on here.
Let's check on the machine.
yeah. So the
All right,
pistons
looks
were
like-
done like before he started the machine, obviously.
Yeah. I think he must have gone back and added that in. I think what it is that the clip of him placing the pistons manually was recorded even later. And he went back and added it in because he was like, oh man, somebody's gonna say that I slash filled these pistons. Which, let's be honest here, this is not a lot of pistons to place. There is nothing like
Yeah.
cheaty about having that many pistons. Like, you didn't have to do that clip. But this guy is, as we'll see, as we will see, this person is very obsessed with like making sure nobody thinks they're cheating. But does a very bad. This person does a very bad job of it.
Like, wait.
But yeah, so this obviously doesn't make any sense. Most likely, this cut here, if things make sense, that cut is actually just literally contiguous with this.
Yes.
That is
of
one
course.
cut, and he's just like added things in the middle to make it seem like he's doing things over a long period of time. But like, no, obviously, like this is one cut because you started the machine in this cut. Like right here, this TNT, those two TNT are the two TNT that we see like all the way over here.
Yep.
Like those two TNT just exploded. I'm pretty sure that you didn't like go somewhere else in the nether, grow a tree, place some pistons in the span of like 80 game ticks. That's 4
Maybe
seconds
he's
for people watching this video.
You
Yeah,
know?
he's really fast.
Yeah.
Maybe that was the time lapse all along. We didn't realize it was a time lapse, but it's sped up like so much.
Oh yeah.
Wait, no, it's like a slow lapse. It's a slow lapse.
Oh, you're right.
He's so fast that he's doing like 5 minutes worth of things in the span of like 4 seconds. It's incredible. I wish this person see like okay, we're debunking this video, right? But this is really entertaining in like a mystery sense. Like we're trying to piece together what actually happened here. For one thing, like it makes sense now. Like he started the machine, it immediately broke, and he was like, oh man, I need to make it look like it's been running for a while, and then it broke. Like, not that I just like set it up wrong. So he like inserts the stuff in between, and then he can say like, oh, let's go back and check on the machine, instead of like, oh, we just started the machine and it immediately broke. Which, by the way, actually happens later in the video, but
The real
we'll get to
question
that.
is, how do you mess up like Marica paste?
It just blew itself.
Pretty easily, honestly. Like he's probably not using carpet, so it's entirely possible that he's pasted the machine and like something got updated,
Oh, you're
and it's
right.
like there's a lot of ways this could have gone wrong.
Okay, maybe he doesn't know how to like Marica paste, and he built it by hand, like in creative or something.
Yeah. Actually, we're gonna watch this on mute because it says what he's saying anyways.
Yeah.
This is constructive content, by the way. Oh crap!
Oh, absolutely.
My face is covering over the the captions. You won't be able to see my full facial expression anymore, but that's okay.
Oh no.
So he fixes the machine in the span of 20 minutes, despite the fact that, by the way, it took him 20 hours to build this machine up.
Wait, is that how you build it? Like
I don't
you
know what
build
he's doing.
half of it, then like it moves
Okay.
forward into place.
Like what is he doing here? He has no idea what he's doing, obviously. He doesn't understand how this machine works. But like so he's gonna go down here. And so anyways, let's just talk about this real quick. There's nothing we're gonna debunk here. We just need to take note of a few things. So he's gonna go into the border of the area that he's trying to dig out. He's gonna go down into this hole, and then he's gonna dig out all of the netherrack underneath.
Oh wow.
Which is, yeah, I know, wow, right? Like it's really impressive. He's gonna dig a lot of netherrack. He time lapses some of it.
Okay.
And then he's gonna make another portal, and it's really unfortunate because there's a bedrock in the way, and breaking bedrock from below is really hard. So this guy's very sad about it. He goes back into the overworld. He plugs his own video. Anyways, okay.
Whoa. Okay.
sorry. I need to let's slow down the video a little bit.
Okay.
Let's slow down the video.
That's yeah.
Oh wait.
Why
it's
does
not
he
5 seconds.
49 smooth stone?
Okay.
What is that?
I don't know why he's 49 seasons.
Oh my god, when he shows the machine breaking the bedrock, it looks so fake. Holy crap.
So
Okay, no. He got extremely lucky with the bedrock generation, of course.
he found the
Because
one
that's
area in the world where there's just no bedrock underneath.
Yeah. I mean, that's technically possible, right?
No, it's not. But it would be
Okay.
really funny if it was possible, and he had actually like ran a simulation in order to find that location. He's very hyped about this. So, anyways, let's talk about this real quick.
Okay. Yeah.
So this is going to take him 30 minutes to break approximately
Like, it's like 30k. No, wait. It's 10k. Yeah, 10K. So it's like what, like 2 per second?
It's 1 per second on average.
Oh, so it's 10,000 seconds, which I'm not a scientist, but that's not 30 minutes.
10,000 seconds over 60 equals 166 minutes. It's like 240, 2 hours and 40 minutes.
Yeah, exactly 30 minutes, of course.
We have to assume that he does actually run the machine.
That looks like 30 minutes after you launch it. So, it could be? Question mark?
No. It would take 2.5 hours to do this much
No, no,
better.
no. But like that frame.
Oh yeah, this frame could be 30 minutes
could be
after.
30 minutes. Yeah,
You're right.
absolutely.
You're right. I didn't think about that. It could. It's like a technicality, which doesn't make any sense. Why would you say 30 minutes and not 2.5 hours? He clearly knows how long it took, right? Because like he made a replay mod render of it.
Yeah.
Presumably, like he has the original footage of the machine running for 2.5 hours. I just this actually I didn't think about this before because we didn't do the calculations before, but this is legitimately just baffling. Like there's no reason to lie about this. Is it just because he wanted to do the 30 with a 0 and he had like an even number and like 30 is a nicer number than 40 and he can't do like 1.5 hours because it's like hard to like show that on the screen? Because that's the only reason I can think of.
Yeah, I guess. I'm super confused.
So anyways,
Maybe he just wanted to use that clock.
maybe he's like done something that took 30 minutes before, so he just wanted to like copy paste the text.
Yeah,
Oh
probably.
boy. This content actually becomes like funny. Like of course like, people in the comments are like, "Oh, you're a genius. You make such beautiful content." Which is like whatever. I don't care. We're not
mean,
criticizing anybody today.
Yeah.
But like this is really funny from a technical perspective. Like this is objectively hilarious.
Yeah.
Is this where we start to talk about like what's wrong with this video?
Oh man.
Because there's
So
a lot
many
of things
things.
wrong with it, but there's like one specific thing that's extremely wrong with this video.
The title?
The title.
I mean,
well, the
where
title is
does
wrong,
the
yeah.
21722 comes from?
Well, yeah,
Number,
I don't know.
I
I think
guess.
he just made up a random number that seemed legitimate. Like maybe he like estimated he doesn't understand how the layout works, or
Yeah.
maybe he did actually search for an area where there's less bedrock.
But on average, that area should be 30K. So he's like,
Yeah, it's
You're
multiple
asking-
standard deviations. Like for this to be
Oh, yeah,
21,000 bedrock is like several
Oh,
standard
no.
deviations. Like there is a
Yeah.
0.00000 whatever chance that this is that much bedrock, but
Absolutely. But I mean, to be fair, he only broke the first layer, which it's supposed to be 10K, but okay.
yes.
Let's just roll
No,
with
no,
it
no.
because-
Don't worry. We'll talk about how he broke the rest of it. Well, I guess we'll talk about it right now. So the machine
Slash fuel. And
slash fill.
Sorry.
Yes. So here we have a Bedrock Breaker running, right? And this is Kennyul's 3-year Bedrock Breaker, which is, by the way, based off of my 3-year Bedrock Breaker. Just putting that out there. Yeah, so for some reason, there's no Bedrock underneath it. And for those of you who are watching this video who are unaware of how Minecraft generates bedrock, there is not one layer of bedrock. There's actually 5 layers of bedrock, and each layer has progressively less bedrock. So the top layer, as you can see, is all flat. That's 100% bedrock. And is it like 20% less each time?
Yes, exactly.
So the top layer is 100%. The next layer is 80% bedrock. The next layer is 60% bedrock, and then 40, and then 20%, which is how we're able to, is able to calculate the average number of bedrock that should exist within this area.
Yep. That's what it looks like when you remove the first layer. It should look like that.
When you're breaking bedrock like this and you're revealing nothing underneath, that bedrock was slash filled. And I don't, should we talk about why or should we read what he says first? Because he does actually address this in the comments.
Oh, he does?
He does, yes. It's extremely funny because as I said earlier, this guy is really obsessed about not seeming like somebody who cheats his videos. I guess because his like reputation, he thinks it matters. I mean, it's fine because well, okay, I guess we'll talk about this right now. So he's clearly, there is no bedrock underneath the top layer of bedrock. And when we scroll down here, he says, keep in mind, this only breaks the top layer of bedrock. That's wrong. Should we address it? I don't actually know how to do a reaction thing. Why are people so easily fooled? I mean, okay, let me take a quick tangent here. So the reason we're making this debunking, which I'll post to YouTube later or whatever, the reason we're making this debunking is not because we're like trying to criticize this video or like make like this guy's like a cheater or a liar or whatever. I mean, he is like, obviously he is a liar and a cheater, but like that, there's nothing like, I don't mean that in a bad way. It's fine. It's just that like, this is like educational. Most people obviously are not aware of how most of this stuff works, and some people might find it interesting to know why this can't be legitimate, because there are like very serious and real reasons why this is not real. And so like maybe we'll educate some people, who knows. And it's cool stuff. Technical Minecraft is really cool. And honestly, like this guy showing that you can make machines, like yeah, sure, he probably pasted the machine in. He put like 0 effort into it, most likely. Well, he put some effort into it. He made the video. The video is good. It's fine. It's well edited.
I mean, 20 hours into the machine, allegedly.
Yeah, he spent 20 hours making the machine for sure. But like there's nothing, I'm not saying there's something wrong with making a video like this, but like when you have like blatant misinformation, I feel like it's worthwhile that like people should be able to find the truth. Even if like most people don't care and will just like enjoy the video, which is totally fine. Enjoy the video. This is like a well-edited video. It's great. I love this for Beppo, that he is able to make a living off of like blatantly cheating in Minecraft and like getting away with it because like kids don't care, and that's totally fine. I have nothing against that. I legit, I am all for this. Like if this is your job, like YouTube is not my job. YouTube is not Speedkeeper's job. YouTube is not most people's job. If this is your job, like you need to make the video to eat. That's fine. Enjoy. You've got a business email. That's great. I believe in you. Let's talk about this now. Let's talk about what he says. Okay. So let's go through this. We're not going to go through this sentence by sentence. We're going to go through this like word by word. Bedrock breaker credit. He credits someone. That's really cool. Good work, and I'm glad you put that in the description.
No. That's incredible.
Keep in mind this only breaks the top layer of Bedrock. No, it doesn't. Debunked. I should play like a sound effect here. I feel like debunked. You know, it doesn't.
There you go.
Okay, it's yeah, no, it does not break only the top layer of Bedrock. It breaks any layer of Bedrock.
As long as the machine fits.
As long as the machine can fit, which trust me, it can. You don't want to use this machine. You don't want to fit this machine because here's the thing: this machine, it's over a year old. This is really outdated, but that's fine. You could theoretically do this with this machine. It only breaks the top layer of Bedrock. No, that's not true. It breaks any layer of Bedrock. I can tell you this for a fact because I invented the entire principle that these Bedrock breakers work upon.
Also, we've done it multiple times, so
that's not actually true. I did not invent the. We'll say that Myron Irio. That hold on. How do I make this like something that I invented?
You're a pioneer in the field of Bedrock breaking.
I'm a pioneer in the field of Bedrock breaking. I can tell you for a fact, this machine does not only break the top layer of Bedrock. There's literally no reason why this would be the case. It's possible that he says this because he knows that in older versions, for example 1.12, there are Bedrock breakers that can only break certain layers of Bedrock. But those Bedrock breakers can only break Y0 because there's like specific
can't
mechanics.
Break Y0.
Oh yeah, that's also true. The Dragon Egg Bedrock breakers can't break Y0, and the Infinite Bedrock breaker from 1.12 can only break Y0, which is very convenient. You can use them together. But yeah, there is an Infinite Bedrock breaker in 1.12, like an entire design of Infinite Bedrock breaking in 1.12 that cannot break any layer except Y0. But this is in the Nether and is Y128. There's nothing special about Y128. You can run this machine at Y128. You can run it at Y156. You can run it at Y56. There's nothing magical about Y128. It will run at any layer.
You can see from the images that desktop folder will probably forget to put on the screen that it's doable, and we've done it. So yeah,
yes,
totally possible.
Well, not with this machine. We never use this machine. In fact, it is cool to see somebody using an old Bedrock breaker. Obviously, this guy just didn't know about like newer designs. Like he searched Bedrock breaker. This is the most viewed Bedrock breaker on YouTube, and I can tell you that because if you search Bedrock breaker, like through a Bedrock breaker, this is the one that comes up top. This is not the best one, but it is the top one. But it's kind of cool to see somebody using an old Bedrock breaker because it reminds you that like even if a machine is technically not the best anymore, people will still see it and people will still use it. So Kenyol, you can feel good that this guy used it in your video, his video. Okay, we've been debunking this for like 10 minutes. I think we've gone over pretty sufficiently why
like
this isn't legit.
40 minutes, but yeah.
No, we've been debunking like this specific line only breaks the top layer of Bedrock.
Absolutely.
We talked about this. This is not true. Like this is just factually incorrect. It's just wrong. Like there's nothing else to say about it. I'm sorry. You have to give a reason why it doesn't break on other layers. It is theoretically possible that you would have to remove the netherrack on other layers to get it to work, but removing netherrack is very easy. It's a lot easier than removing bedrock. I can tell you that much.
A lot easier, yeah. Okay. I had to break the lower layers myself before turning on the machine. That's not true. I mean, he probably had to because he wanted it to look cool in the video.
Yeah, maybe he just wants to make the video look really cool. He doesn't want to paste the breaker multiple times and have overhead and have it look ugly. I don't think he actually understands how overhead works. My guess is that he doesn't understand anything about this machine at all. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Maybe he like did some research and didn't show it in the video, and yeah, who knows? It's hard to say. So, Speedcuber, do you remember the first like big project that we did together on Mechanists?
I'm looking at it right now, actually. So yeah,
Wait, are we thinking of the same thing?
the gold farm.
The gold farm? No, I'm not thinking of the gold farm.
No?
No. Because there's a
Wait,
specific project that
which
we did
one was it,
together
though?
that did involve breaking Bedrock, and it involved breaking Bedrock by hand.
Breaking Bedrock by hand?
Yeah. It's been a
Which
while.
one was it?
Don't tell me you've forgotten already.
I don't remember from the top of my head.
Okay.
What are you
So
talking about?
we made a wither farm on Mechanists.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
The Wither Killer.
We made a wither cage
Yeah.
and a wither farm. So in order to make this wither killer, the thing is that a wither killer requires a 3x3x3 cube of solid bedrock, which is way easier to find at the top of the nether, like the top layer of bedrock. I think you could theoretically find it one lower, but not one lower than that. It'd be really hard. And so in order to make it look really nice and keep the bedrock looking smooth around it, we broke all the bedrock manually, and we also broke the bedrock manually underneath the bedrock. And that might not make a lot of sense. That like people might not understand what that means. The thing is that breaking bedrock from below the bedrock is really, really difficult. It's a massive pain. You die a bunch of times doing it because it deals a lot more damage. Like the underside manual bedrock breaking deals a lot of damage. And what he is saying in the video is that he manually broke. He is explicitly saying, actually, in the description, well, in the comments, we'll just cover the comment real quick because it does tie into this. He says, "I did not invent it. I have a link in the video description, blah, blah, blah. I previously broke the bedrock under the top layer before starting the machine, but chose not to show it, otherwise too much time was spent showing the machines and not getting on with the video." So first off, there is no machine that can break that bedrock. So the only way you can break the bedrock underneath other bedrock is by doing it by hand. Actually, I should rephrase that because I just said there's no machine, but we said earlier, each machine, if you're going to run machines to break bedrock, you have to run the bedrock machines on the first layer and then the second layer and then the third layer because they work on the bedrock underneath them. There is no bedrock breaker in existence that can break bedrock from below. So if you broke 4 layers of bedrock underneath the top layer of bedrock, you can't do that with a machine. You have to do that by hand. I can tell you for a fact that there's no other way of doing it because there's nobody in this world who has enough time, a love of pain to make a 3-layer bedrock breaker that works from underneath. I have looked into it. It's horrible. It is theoretically possible that somebody made it, and if you release the video right now, your video is still fake, but it would be really cool. That would be epic if somebody had made that. But no, it's almost impossible to make a machine that does that, and I only say almost because like I can't physically prove that it's impossible, and most things are possible, but obviously it would require a lot
You
of
have
effort.
to like upward axle the TNT to make it explode just in the right point.
Yes, there's multiple levels of things that make this really difficult. The TNT management is
No,
one thing, and the other thing is you have to
yeah.
bud the pistons, and you can't bud the pistons because you're below. Like there's no way to bud things from below reliably.
Yeah.
It's just not doable. It's really not feasible. This is a total sidetrack because I'm pretty sure what he means in this description, or what people are assuming he means, is that he manually broke out the bedrock. And as we were saying, Speedcuber and I broke some bedrock by hand, upside down,
Yes.
in order to keep things looking clean on top. And it is really, really bad, and it takes a long time. We'll say generously we broke about 1/50th. Does that sound about right, Speed? 1/50th of the amount of bedrock he would have had to break here.
Oh, way less. Okay, so he had to break around 20k, and I will say we broke like 100, maybe.
100,
Between
200
the
times.
two of
Okay,
us?
we're gonna be super generous though because we're nice people. We're gonna say that we broke 1/50th of the amount of bedrock he breaks here, because I already did this calculation earlier, so we're just gonna calculate it again. Oh my goodness, I can't. I have to like exit out of full screen mode. 1 second. So we're gonna exit out of full screen mode.
It's illegal to react to a YouTube video, of
What
course.
were we looking up? Okay.
Yes.
Beppo was saying that he broke about. We're being very, very generous here in terms of like him not being fake. Like we're gonna like hardcore. Like we're gonna say that like an almost impossibly less amount than he actually did, or would have had to. That is because he didn't. But we're gonna say that he broke 50 times as much bedrock as Speedcuber and I did from from below.
Yeah.
And Speaker and I, how much time did that take us, Speed?
Oh my god.
It took 2 days. That's all I remember. It was a Friday and a Saturday.
Okay. Sounds about right. Yeah, because
I think it took about around 8 hours, right?
doing it from below is just so bad
It's
because
horrible.
you have to remove extra bedrock to make space to break the bedrock, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Because the setup doesn't fit too well. So yeah, it's like it's a lot.
It's really
It's
bad.
very
Like,
difficult.
to be
Yeah.
fair, this guy here, like for us, we had to break like precise bedrock. This guy just had to break all the bedrock, so he would have just like spammed the upside down one, presumably.
Yeah.
So for us, like, yeah, it took around. We'll say it took around 8 hours in total, which is
Yeah.
also pretty generous. I think it
about
probably
right.
took us longer than that, but so if you're one person, we're gonna say it took around. We'll say it took 15 hours. Okay. So again, we're being extremely generous here. So we're gonna say it takes 15 hours to break 1/50th of the bedrock. So this is how many hours it would have taken him. Literal best case scenario, this guy is a genius. There's like almost no bedrock there for some reason. Like it's a freak of nature event going on here, right? Like this is one in a trillion, 1 in 7.5 trillion% chance that it took him 750 hours. Do you know how long 750 hours is, Speed?
Oh, it's like, well, it depends. Like underwater, it's a lot.
It's a really long time to spend underwater.
Yeah.
You're right about that. So 750 hours is 93.75 8-hour workdays, which is approximately 3 months. So this guy is saying that he worked full time for 3 months breaking that bedrock manually, which again, it's going to have taken him about like 4 times as long as this, approximately. But like, we're going to say it took him 93 days. Does anybody realistically think that this person spent 93 days manually breaking the bedrock underneath this bedrock?
Okay, we can actually grab his video and look for the video before that to see
Okay.
We
like
did.
So that's really
It was
funny.
2 months earlier.
Yeah, I actually did this already. That's what I checked. The previous video in the series is 2 months earlier. So he would have had to been working on this video, assuming he finished the last video, and like the space in between the two videos is like approximately equal to how long he spent working on the video.
Yeah.
He would have had to finish the last video and then spend he would have to spend like 12 hours a day every
Breaking
single
Bedrock?
day manually breaking bedrock
Yeah.
in order for this to have happened.
It looks very cool though.
It does. It makes a really nice time lapse. I wish I could do a time lapse like this and have it be legitimate. That's never
Oh
going to
my God.
happen
New-
for obvious. Like
new
we've gone over
challenge?
why, but
New challenge?
I spent 93 days breaking this much bedrock.
But I spent a year removing Bedrock for desktop folders new video.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'll just wait. No, if you have 2 people doing it, it would take half the time. And if you had everybody
Oh,
on
yeah.
Mechanist doing it, it would take less time, and it still would take more time than how long this person spent doing /fill air.
That's
I'm
true.
sorry. That was a bit over the top of me. Okay.
Also, the netherrack is like perfectly flat everywhere.
Yeah, so something else we'll mention real quick is that when you're breaking Bedrock from below, actually, when you're breaking Bedrock manually at all, breaking Bedrock involves this thing called TNT, which stands for hold on. Okay, so TNT stands for trinitrotoluenin.
Yeah.
Trinitrotoluen.
I mean, if we use UPAC's like naming scheme, that should be Trinitrotolueno.
You
But
know,
that's
that is
Spanish, which I don't know.
that's beautiful. I'm so glad that you said that because there is a 0% chance that I would have figured out how to pronounce that. Anyways, so it uses TNT, and something that people might not know about TNT is that TNT is very explosive and it does damage to blocks around it. And when you use TNT to damage blocks around it, it damages low blast resistance blocks a lot more. And in this case, in this video, it would have destroyed the netherrack around the trim and along the bottom. There would be holes all over the place. So this guy is expecting me to believe that he spent 93 days, 8 hours a day in the span of 2 months, by the way, which is really impressive. He did 8 hours a day for 93 days in the span of 2 months breaking bedrock, and then he took the time to fill in the netherrack so that it would be smooth, so that he could break it again 5 minutes later in this video when he turns it into obsidian.
It looks cool though.
It does look really cool though. It looks
Yeah,
really
it
sick.
looks
Like look how
cool.
smooth this is. I
Yeah.
don't understand why mine is when I break bedrock it's never this smooth. I really,
It looks so ugly when we do it. Oh man,
Yeah.
we've been doing it wrong this whole time.
and I mean, like, don't get me wrong, this is a nitpick. Like, it's way more realistic. We're talking about it's funny, right? Because it's way more realistic that he fills in those netherrack than that he like breaks the bedrock. But we know he doesn't break the
That's like the
bedrock.
most realistic
And
part.
like, of course, like
about it.
the most realistic part is that he's manually filling in the netherrack for literally no reason. He slash filled. It is theoretically possible that he placed all the netherrack to fill it in, but it didn't happen. Toto.
That's the most possible thing out of everything.
It is the most
actually.
possible thing, yeah. I would actually believe that he did that over that he knows how to build a slimestone machine. But that's throwing a bit too much shade. He broke all the layers top down and then obtained a bunch of bedrock and replaced the top layer overhead and broke it again. That is also more realistic than him breaking all that bedrock. Unironically, that is actually more realistic. That would have taken less time.
Yeah.
Assuming that like he has a way to obtain bedrock, which would have required cheating.
You should add this photo to the video to prove that it's actually doable. This is 80 by 80, if I remember correctly, and we did it legit. And it took
Legitimately hand broken?
probably... No, of course not.
Oh, okay,
we
okay.
used the machine for the first like 3 layers, and then we
And then did it manually.
removed.
Oh yeah, I remember. I did
overhead plus
participate in
all-
that.
yeah.
That was really fun.
And that's, yeah, it's like super fun, but that probably took like what, like 2 weeks with like 5-6 players.
Yeah, it takes a long time. And keep in mind that the 5-6 players here are not like 5-6 Beppos. This is 5 to 6 people who are very familiar with technical Minecraft and bedrock making and can do it very quickly.
And we play like 12 hours a day, so you know
Yes.
there's also that.
And I'm pretty sure that Burek Pi was participating in this project. So nobody who watches this video is going to understand what that's referring to. I'm probably going to have to cut out like half of our discussion because
Oh, absolutely.
Or at least.
this is getting really, really long-winded. Okay, I think we should keep on watching and then we'll go through a couple comments. The machine is not
yeah.
moving.
Why is it not moving?
He's very disappointed about this. Don't tell me it broke again. This is really
Break it by
weird.
unloading it.
Yeah, so he says I should probably run this at full speed again.
Just because I moved
Oh man, the
dimensions while it
skills.
was going, if that's why I'm-
Oh, he unloaded the machine.
Yeah, he says he unloaded
Yeah.
the
Because I
machine.
moved dimensions while it was going, if that's
But
why.
it's parked.
Yeah, it's parked, which is what's really weird. Okay, well it is broken, but like it seems pretty unlikely that that's how it broke, but it is theoretically possible. Confused where he gets 21,722 from? I'm guessing he just made up a random number, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Yep, the machine actually broke again. But luckily I used an ingenious method to fix it, placing
is he
blocks in random
doing?
places hoping to update something to fix it. But sadly that didn't work.
Of course it didn't work. What the hell? Oh my gosh.
This is so funny because I think like by this point in the video edit, like in like making the video, like sorry, video production. By this point in video production, this guy is probably like really tilted because it broke before and he like put all the effort into making it look like he properly fixed it, which he probably didn't. He probably just pasted it again. But like it's funny that at this point he's just like, you know what, this is really difficult. So I'm gonna say that, oh man, it broke and then I rebuilt it. Yeah, I don't really know what's going on here. It's hard to say, like, without actually looking at the machine in survival.
Yeah, no, that's that's so painful to watch. Why would
Actually
you do
broke
that?
again. But
Why would
luckily
you
I
break
used an
more?
ingenious method to fix it.
Yeah, he's just randomly placing blocks, which is just don't do this. Don't do this.
Yeah, that's
If-
don't.
We know you're using
Not try this at
Lightmatica.
home.
If you're actually doing this legitimately, what you do is that you take the Lightmatic, assuming you don't know how Slimestone works, which is totally fine. I'm not judging anybody for not knowing how Slimestone works. You take the Lightmatic, you overlay it with your machine, you delete everything that's wrong, and you rebuild it because you are not going to successfully get it back into the correct position by updating random servers. That is not going to happen.
Actually, for
it. Placing
machine
blocks in
like
random-
that, it will be easier to remove it completely and rebuild it from scratch.
Yes.
Yeah, if you don't know how
like,
it works, yeah.
It
Well-
takes like 20 minutes.
No,
you
it
know?
takes 20 hours.
Oh yeah, of course.
Places hoping to update something to fix
Oh,
it.
dear.
But sadly that didn't work. Alright, I rebuilt this section. No! Oh, I almost died from
That's
that.
funny though.
Dude,
Like,
this is really
that's just
annoying.
good.
It's really funny how he like randomly makes
good
this into
stuff.
like a hype, like an intense moment with the music and everything.
I literally
Yeah.
was placing
I
the
feel like
that's
last
kind of
blocks on
grasping
there,
at
and
straws.
It would have been
just
funny
blew it
if he
up.
just died right there and that was
boom.
it.
Yeah. How many times do you want to think that this guy actually dies making this series and just cheats to get it back? Probably like
Wait,
once or twice,
yeah.
right? Like,
This is
Fixed. I hope.
hardcore. Like
Let's
his
try it out. If it doesn't
reaction
work now, I will
Yeah,
was
yeah.
kind
He
of.
just,
Oh
he
yeah.
just went to 4
Alright.
hearts from a Ghast. Like,
yeah,
I
this guy's
almost
not very
died.
good
Oh
at the game.
no.
And
Anyways,
off it goes. Please.
So we're just gonna mention real quick. This is not happening realistically, because the thing is that while you build up this machine, and especially while you run it, you're creating spawnable spaces where mobs can spawn if you aren't using a mob switch, which is why in the nether you really want to use a mob switch if you're doing a bedrock breaker, because you're going to have gas spawning, you're going to have magma cube spawning. Well, mainly it's the gas. The gas will break the machine. They will break the machine really, really quickly. It will take you, like, if you're actually running this machine seriously, you won't even like finish building it before a gas destroys it. And
oh yeah.
if you're spending 20 hours building it, you're definitely not finishing the machine before a gas destroys it. But like, again, like, we know you pasted the machine and made up a number. That's totally fine. But like, don't do this. If you're watching this right now, like if you're watching this video and you're like, I want to break some bedrock and I want to do it legitimately, make a mob switch. It's not that hard.
Yeah.
And it will save you so much stress when you try to build this machine and you realize that a gas will immediately destroy it in the span of like literally like 10 seconds. It will take no time at all for a gas to destroy this machine. You will be flying around, and what happened to this guy like just 2 seconds ago will happen to you, and it will happen to you over and over again. You will never finish breaking the bedrock because Ghasts. That's why. It would be really funny if this guy actually did spend 20 hours building this up, and the reason it took 20 hours is because he was constantly getting the machine destroyed by Ghasts like every 5 minutes. And he's like, man, I really wish there was some way to make it so the gas stops spawning. Wait.
that bedrock's not
That
supposed to
bedrock's
be
not
there.
supposed to be there. There's supposed to be a visible no bedrock right there.
I really love this. This is like,
That bedrock's not
this is well
supposed to be
edited.
Yeah.
Look, do you see what he's doing right now?
Long
He's like,
strip right here.
man,
I
these
think when
stupid
the
Ghasts
machine
keep on
broke and
spawning. I gotta kill the Ghasts.
rebuilt it.
Wait, what
Somehow I
the
rebuilt it
hell?
one block to the
Oh,
side or
let me
something.
check.
I don't know.
You know where the 21,000 came from? That's what the world edit command said.
Are you serious?
I don't know, maybe.
Oh my God.
Oh, wait, you're right.
That actually,
It tells you how many
makes a
blocks
lot
it
of
changes.
sense.
Oh my goodness, and you didn't think about the top layer.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Okay, wait. Scroll down a little bit. It says I broke blah blah blah, and then it says I transformed the Nether in hardcore Minecraft. I broke over 10,000 bedrock to make this as well. So the 21722 is the bedrock he removed allegedly by hand.
My
That
friend,
makes a lot of sense, actually. Oh
Beppo,
man,
my friend, Beppo. You could have said 31,000 and you would have been lying just as much, and it would have been a larger number. In fact, you would have been lying less because actually running a bedrock breaking machine technically is fully legitimate, unlike using world edit or slash filler or whatever. That 10,000 that you didn't include is the only legitimate part of this video, even though you probably cheated in the bedrock breaker, but I guess we don't need to talk about that.
Know how this happened, but I gotta.
He doesn't know how this happened. So he removes all this by hand.
Digging it out and building the overworld within it.
what was that?
Yeah, so basically he has a line of bedrock here because he like pasted it one too far over because he doesn't understand how the machine works, and that's fine. There's, again, we're not like, this is not some kind of like highbrow like hooty tooty, oh man, you don't understand how things work. If you want to understand how things work, there's lots and lots of resources. There's resources on this channel for figuring out how stuff works, and on other channels, but mainly this one. That's the most important channel.
Shameless self-promotion.
Yeah, just a bit of self-promotion. There's nothing wrong with not understanding how things work. I'm just saying he doesn't understand how things work, and that explains why he's saying this. Which he does say that he doesn't understand it, so that would be an explanation. So he says that he breaks 100 bedrock by hand here. I don't think he does, but it is theoretically possible he
Yes,
breaks 100
time
bedrock
lapse.
by hand.
Nah, it's
That
not that much.
it didn't seem like an entire 100. It was probably like 20.
Yeah, like this, like look, he plays a little sound when he transitions.
Looks like now, only 4
crap,
minutes.
I-
Nice! This is what it looked like at the beginning of the episode, and this is what it looks like now.
That was perfect.
He plays a little jingle. It's great. Like that's totally fine. And I mean, no, this isn't what it looks like after running the bedrock breaker or manually breaking bedrock. This is what it looks like after you slash fill. This is where he has all his chests, right? So he has all these double chests, and we're gonna talk about that briefly.
Oh man, Why is he doing it like that?
Placed. Now let's light it up.
I don't know.
Bedrock breaking
Is that
machine
a
right here has all
3D
the supplies,
quarry?
so let's take it
Yeah.
down.
Oh, he
Why is
uses.
he blowing it?
Oh, this is the Bedrock Breaker. Yo. Everybody watching. This is really good. You should use TNT to destroy your 3-year Bedrock Breaker. That's actually correct.
They should actually blow up themselves, but
They should blow themselves up. The good ones
They
blow
do
themselves up,
remove
but like
themselves.
this one you
How
gotta.
did that one
You gotta
box
give it
survive?
a hand.
minute. All right.
Okay, so he builds an obsidian box around his chests. But do you notice something wrong with the box?
wait, you can't open the chest?
Something that's wrong with the purpose of the box.
Wait, the TNT will blow them up anyways,
Yes.
right?
I know, there's a lot of suspense. You're like, will he find out? Will he know? I'm just trying to add some intensity to this video.
Problem?
This guy, like, I think the thing is that this guy's brand is like based around him doing like really grindy things. Like look at him.
guess I
Look
have
at how
to
he says
manually
this.
remove. Oh, wait a minute. Is that lava gonna be a
I mean,
problem? Uh-oh. I guess I have
I've
to manually
done exactly
remove
what
all of
he's
this
doing
lava.
multiple
And every time
times,
the
and
TNT
yeah,
explodes,
it's like super grindy.
Yeah, but like the video, like the way that he phrases this, like he has this entire clip in the video where he's like, I guess I'm gonna have to remove all this lava by hand, and it's like this is clearly his brand. So I do kind of understand why he is like going hardcore on like he's not like cheating or using /fill, because like his entire brand, at least in his mind, we're doing a little bit of psychoanalysis right now. Okay, this is like Desktop Folder does psychoanalysis on Beppo. I'll like add some music to that in post.
On vanilla Minecraft.
Yes, Desktop Folder uses vanilla Minecraft logic to psychoanalyze Beppo. Where was I? Oh yeah. So like he thinks that his brand is based around the idea that people are watching these videos and think that everything he's doing is 100% legit and that he's doing really hard things. But the thing is that like when you do a video like this where you're clearly doing things that like you don't understand like the implications of what you're doing, like he doesn't understand the implications of just, I just removed all the bedrock underneath. Like he doesn't understand what that actually means. So like yeah, it's gonna look obviously faked because his entire brand is based around him doing everything manually, but he doesn't understand what he's doing, and he like obviously he couldn't have done it manually. So like it kind of like breaks the illusion a little bit. Yeah, do you see this?
This is so
Yeah.
cool. Oh, there
Sounds about right.
comes the TNT. Hold on, I want to grab my other TNT.
Yeah, here you go.
I put this obsidian box around my chest so that it wouldn't blow up. Wait, what? Wait, what?
I just want to point something out real quick. We're gonna do the comments at the end, real quickly, but we're gonna skip to a comment super quick by BX Aqua 2, who says the reason why your chest still exploded was because you didn't block off the corner. And I would like to commend BX Aqua 2 for being the only educational thing in this entire web page, because this is correct. Well, there's two educational things. It's that comment and the link to Kenyel's Bedrock Breaker, which is technically educational.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. Thank you, BX Aqua 2. Somebody probably learned something. In fact, 900 people might have learned something. And that is actually really good. I am pro learning and I am pro education. Thank you, BX Aqua 2, for educating us on this.
Bro, the TNT still blew it up?
I had my entire life in those chests.
My
What
life
am I gonna do
savings.
now? My life savings.
Blew itself up because for some reason that's what all of my machines do.
I don't understand how you could make this machine blow itself up.
So
I legitimately am confused as to how he made this machine blow itself up. Like, I actually don't know.
Fill this thing to the brim.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Okay, I flew away.
Wait, did he just
I don't think
die?
TNT is like really vanilla, but
I don't think he
that looks like he dies, yeah.
Goes. Oh no. Oh, my computer's dying.
that is a hardcore cut.
Yeah, that's kind of sauce. I mean, I think he dies there, for sure.
I'm pretty sure something. Actually, it is possible that he lives, but like I don't see why he wouldn't have just like not cut it out. But to be fair, the entire video editing style is like really short cuts, so it's entirely possible this is legit. But yeah, and then he makes like a cool build, where he like builds a bunch of overworld biomes, like he replicates them in another.
That's cool.
Is there anything interesting in this video left? I guess, okay, we're done with the video. I think we've gone over like the main issues with this video. Not all of the issues with this video. I mean, like basically you can take any chunk of this video, any like 5-minute chunk, and you can look at it and say, yeah, probably some of this was cheated. But again, it took him 2 months to make this video, so it is actually possible that he placed all the obsidian by hand. It's possible he dug out all that by hand and it wasn't actually like /filled. It is not possible that he broke that bedrock. That didn't happen. Maybe he tried it like he tried it for like 10 minutes and was like, I give up. I don't know. we don't really know what happened, but we know that what happened was not him breaking the bedrock. But like most of the video is actually fine. It's realistic. It's most likely that he pasted the machine in. It's most likely that he like slash filled a bunch of stuff. But like we can't like say that with any certainty. The only thing we can say
But
with
it's
certainty is
fine.
that he,
Like,
yeah.
if he did, like, that's fine.
And again, it's totally
course.
fine if you're pasting things in or slash filling. Like I don't have an issue with this. This is not a video on ethics. This is a video on education. We are educating people on the fact that this video is incorrect. So let's read through some comments. So we have Beppo's pin comment here. Confusion about the Bedrock breaking machines. Hopefully this clears it up. I did not invent it. This is good. I just want to give him props for saying this. Like, I think, like this is great. Go for it. Like this is awesome. I've thought this for a really long time that like people with like big channels should like try and like make this smaller niche stuff more available. And I mean, I have a vested interest in this specifically because I'm big on bedrock breaking, but like in general, like there's a lot of really cool stuff in tech, and it's like really awesome when you like shine a light on like smaller people who are making this stuff that's really cool and actually takes like hundreds of hours to make this stuff. It literally takes hundreds and hundreds of hours to invent these machines, come up with them, design them, prototype them, test them, all that stuff, make the videos. That takes a really long time. And it's really cool that like somebody who's got like, 500,000 subscribers is taking the time to like put this into a video. I don't want to discourage anybody from doing this. I am literally, if you don't explicitly lie about it in your description and in your comments and like mislead people, if you don't explicitly do that, I am literally encouraging you, go and cheat in Bedrock Breakers into your survival world for your hardcore Let's Play. Go do that. Show people that this stuff exists. That's awesome. This stuff is really cool. And there's a lot of educational stuff for this too. There's a lot of kids who play this game, and there's a lot of kids who play this game and would think that it's really cool to learn how to do this stuff. And there's resources for learning how to do this stuff, and it's actually educational. So it's really awesome if like people are like finding out about this. And if your audience is mostly kids, that's awesome. People should figure out about this. This is awesome, and 100% props to Beppo. That's all I wanted to say about that. Sorry.
Next comment, dude, this is unreal. Look sick.
No. We haven't finished this comment yet.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I have a link in the video. He links it. That's totally fine. There's no tutorial, just a world download. If you're watching this video, don't use this machine. Nothing wrong with Caniel. It's a cool machine. Probably took a long time. Go check out Caniel's video. Watch the video. Leave it a like. Don't build that machine. Build a machine that's better. There's lots of machines like that.
Links in the video description.
Links in the video description. Yeah, for sure. Previously broke the bedrock under the top layer. Yeah, we've gone over why this is incorrect. And he spends a lot of time trying to like justify why he didn't show it, which is like, just reading this, you can kind of tell like, yeah, he's trying to make stuff up, right? Because this is the sort of thing that he's going on like he's gone on a bit of a road trip here with the good old, trust me guys, I totally would have showed it, but like it would have made the video too long and it would have lowered the video quality. No.
I mean, the video is already like half an hour long.
The video's
so,
half an hour.
Yeah, like
this would have made a really cool time lapse because it's 3 months of time lapse.
That's the part that's kind of,
this is not that great.
How do you say it? Like misingenuous?
Yeah, and I mean the video is disingenuous, and
English.
that's fine. He's just lying here, and this is just wrong. And like, it's totally okay to like fake the stuff in your video. And honestly, it's also okay to say I would never fake a video. I don't have an issue with that. It's just like you're really misleading people as to what's possible here, and I don't want people to be misled about stuff. We want to keep people, when people have an incorrect view of how things work, and you're like perpetuating that, I don't think that's great. We should try and avoid that. This is factually incorrect, so. There you go.
Him spends 20 hours of his life on a super machine. Also him forgets to use a sapling to make a tree.
Oh, wait, hold on. Catniped. I recognize that name. What does Catniped say? Their comment got removed.
Oh, no.
Catniped probably said that it's obviously faked and their comment got deleted. That's really funny. Because I know Catniped is a tech player.
First 3 minutes were literally 25 hours of IRL gameplay? No.
Try
okay,
like
sure.
200 hours. Wait, no, sorry, not 200 hours. Like 200 days. Sorry.
That's what you call proper content. Hats off to you, sir.
You know that you have to break the top bedrock before breaking the bottom ones. In my 11 years of playing this game, this is the most BS I've seen in a hardcore role video.
Oh man, 11 years?
Scientific freak players, you are correct. And I appreciate it.
Best things about this guy. Number 1, he doesn't know the definition of laziness. I mean, he clearly does, but sure. Now, number 2, his graphics are the best.
Because he has a 3080 Ti, bro. That's why.
Yeah. And
He can urine
number
all the
3,
shaders.
the way he says haha is adorable. Fair enough.
Yeah, his cuts and editing are so insane. It makes it look like live real time. Yeah, remember that cut where we looked and he like almost died to all the TNT? That one did look almost real. That one looked pretty legit.
Yeah.
He spends all his time making videos. Yeah, he spends literally more time than there is in the day making these videos. It's pretty incredible.
Okay, Pixve has another like facts. This is so sick. I would recommend using lava to smelt things next time since they can smelt a lot for a long time, which is true. A lava bucket can smelt items. I think it's for like 1,000 ticks or something like that.
It's 100 items.
It's oh yeah, it's the longest field source, like the one that lasts for longer. So yeah, that's correct.
What did I say about me related to Bedrock breaking? I need something to call myself when I respond to this person's comment. As a veritable pioneer, thank you, Shannon. Veritable. Did I just spell something wrong? That's fine. Who cares?
I mean that's Kelecraft, which is a Hispanic YouTuber and Twitch streamer. You should check it out. Very cool streamer. I'm not sure if he posts videos actually, but yeah, from the Hispanic community, guys. Kelecraft on Twitch, I think. The dedication in this is insane. Let's read more comments. I love how Bippo is so friendly and close to his viewers. I mean, I think that he's a very good YouTuber, for sure.
Leo Worrell says, excellent build, but it's missing one thing. A river running through the biomes. And Beppo says, I would add water if I could, but you can't have water in the nether. And I say, youtube.com,
Actually?
Psycraft, water, nether. Oh, wait, hold on, where is
And
it?
won't you look at that? I don't think there's a video.
Oh my goodness. Okay, Psycraft got net water in the nether. Hashtag debunked. Hashtag got him. Hashtag Beppo gone.
You could like, I'm sure there's a Twitch.
Beppo,
purpose streaming
more like
that,
be
but-
gone. Am I right?
Grian makes amazing builds. SB737 breaks the game in interesting ways, and Beppo do a big break. You want to know what a really big break is? Breaking 600,000 Bedrock desktop folder, because my videos have no SEO. Destroying 600,000 Bedrock. This is a big break. Your 21,000 Bedrock that you cheated, that's not a big break.
Also, we
Debunked.
use a way worse machine.
Yeah, we use a way worse machine. Oh, God. 17 snapshot where you can get water in another. Hashtag debunked. Hashtag Henrik got him. Hashtag also gone. Yeah, sorry. We should stop this video. I don't know. Is there any? I watched one video and I was
That's so
subscribed.
much fun.
Great job, Bello.
Yeah. Before we end, I just want to say, remember to visit twitch.tv/kdender and make him stream again.
600,000 Bedrock debunk when. Yeah, you can notice in the video of the 600,000 Bedrock being broken that I don't actually break all the Bedrock by hand, and most of it is done with a machine.
And by machine, he means by trial members, but...
Okay, let's not talk about this. It's
And,
actually
if-
impossible to break Bedrock even with F5 pick. You cheated. Hashtag debunked. Hashtag debunk. Hashtag shenanigans. Hashtag destroyed. I can't believe it. He didn't have an F6 pick. He didn't have an efficiency 6 pick. Look, there's nothing here lying. This is all 100% correct. The reason it took him so long to fix it is because he had to make a cut so that he could paste it in with Ligmatica again. And that's totally fine. Nothing wrong. Oh, he's responding to comments. Yo, this is cool. He responds to comments even like 8 days after the video's done.
That's some dedication, man.
Okay, just to clear a few things up, approximately 21,722 Bedrock.
Super duper legit, my dude.
Hashtag Alex destroyed. Hashtag P debunked. I love that people are actually educating this stuff in the comment.
Yeah. Also, I like that he doesn't really remove the comments.
Yeah, no,
before
he's not removing a lot of
he
them.
Deletes all of your all of your comments.
I'll make a secondary video on that. Oh, hey, look, is this correct? You'll have to destroy the lower layers of the Bedrock by lowering the machine or making a new machine. Okay, you cannot lower the machine.
I mean, okay, that's not like semantically correct, but yeah, you have to rebuild the machine like lower in the world.
Let me find Dezu's video super quick, because I like Dezu. Oh my goodness. But yeah, so
Yeah.
thanks for watching the video. I hope this video was kind of educational. Don't go and like hate on other videos. It's totally fine to make like, well, okay, totally fine. You can do whatever you want, obviously. But like, there's nothing like wrong with like making educational comments on videos. Don't go and like tear into this guy. He's just making videos for a living, and it's really cool. And I really, really want to support people like this who are going to include this technical stuff in their video. It's not great that there's like blatant lying, but like the fact that the technical stuff is in the video and that he credits appropriately in the description is awesome. Props to Beppo. Go look. Actually, here's what we're gonna do. We are gonna subscribe to Beppo right now. Okay, so go and just join me. We're gonna subscribe to Beppo. We're gonna like the video. We appreciate this. We want to see more of this in the algorithm. Like, this is a really good thing. So thanks, Beppo. And yeah, that's been our debunking of this horrible, evil, wrong video. And thanks to Speedcuber.
Hey, no problem, man.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I don't know what to say.
Thanks to Speedcuber and DH and Inventor for joining me as we went through this incredible journey of a
And
lifetime.
remember to sub to Kdender, of course.
Yeah, don't forget to sub to Kdender, and have a nice day. And I'm working on a tutorial video that might have already been released for Infinite Bedrock
On
Baking.
TM.
Soon TM. It is. I was literally going to work on it, and then Jorp linked me this video, and it's so funny. It really is really funny. So we had to like react to this. Sorry, debunk this
Really
video
good
first.
video.
We had to debunk this video, and then I will get back to working on the tutorial video for how you can use the Infinite 3-way Bedrock Baking setup. It might have already been released by the time this is released. We'll see. Yeah. Have a nice day.
See ya.
All right, so Feature Justified here. I was initially planning to have a quick addendum because I'd found like 1 or 2 more comments that I was going to discuss. But since then, those comments I think have been deleted. More comments have been made, and things have spiraled a bit out of control here. We got some hole digging going on. So I think I'm just going to make another video because this was really fun. So if you enjoyed this video, there will probably be another, or maybe not. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I am aware of the follow-up that has happened to this initial video by Beppo. So yeah, we might cover that. It's just because it's very funny, not because there's anything really new to cover. I think this video kind of gets everything out of the way that needed to be said. So yeah, but we'll see.
That's
Into
the
it.
Among Us we have, kinda, sort of.
I don't know what I'm looking at.
Among Us, of course.
Okay, this is getting cut out of the video.
No. The comment section will get it, but
And
the video gets
in a previous
10,000
episode,
million
here's
likes.
all the
We do
obsidian, I
part
got like 11
2.
Yes, if this video gets 10,000 million likes, we will do part 2.
shulker boxes.
Yes.
Complete.
I broke 21,722 Bedrock to make this in Minecraft Hardcore.
Man, people are going to open this video and they're going to be like, why is the debunking video 3 times as long as the original video? And they're going to
Why is
immediately
this
close
video
it.
20 hours long? What the hell?